There we go. Welcome to another episode of Professional Couch Coaches with Doc and Mike. It is your girl, Doc, here with my brother from another mother, Mike. Mike, I wanna start off by saying congratulations because you got a lineup and you really needed that. And
Yeah, man.
I'm very proud of your lineup
Yeah,
because
the people was going crazy. They said I look throw it away. I look like
they
it's
they
cool.
did.
It's cool.
Yeah. So I first want to start there. When we left off,
Mm-hmm.
you see my hat, right?
I
You see
see
my
you.
hat?
Okay.
Can you okay.
Okay.
Um
What is the hat for the audio listeners?
for the audio listeners, I am wearing a Dallas Wings hat. It's a WNBA team. If you listen to the last couple episodes, I said I was going to my first WNBA game.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on Sunday.
Okay.
Um, so
Shout out.
first shout out to the Dallas Wings. The Dallas Wings played the Las Vegas Aces on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Part of my birthday gift, I went.
Okay.
So I didn't tell you anything
Nope.
about how the game went. I didn't say anything. You asked me, you
I
said,
did.
Are you gonna tell me now or do you want live reaction? And I
Mm-hmm.
said, I I was wearing my meta glasses the whole time.
Okay.
And I took pictures and videos of my experience because I wanted you to journey with me as
Okay.
I experienced this. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to start with this episode will be kicked off with my Dallas Wings recap.
Okay.
Okay. So for our audio only listeners, I'm putting up a picture. Mike, if you can see the picture,
Yeah, I
it
can see.
is okay. Let me remove that. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
This is the entrance to
To
where the
what
Dallas Wings were playing.
is this? That don't look bad though. I ain't even gonna hate. I was about to just start like telling random jokes, but I'm gonna keep my reactions really pure for the WNBA fans out here. Okay,
And we have some
we
shout
do.
out to MJ the girl,
Mm-hmm.
because we know MJ the boy, but MJ the girl
Yeah,
actually commented. Thank you for the comment on YouTube and talked
please.
about
Yes. Speaking of comments,
like
make sure that
okay.
y'all like, follow, and subscribe. It would only help us, y'all. I promise it would help us grow as a podcast, grow to make sure that y'all get this content that I know that y'all love and laugh at because we're clowns. But please make
Yes.
sure that y'all like, follow, and subscribe. And also, I got a coworker that has been recently listening. Shout out to Miss Shelton.
All right.
She's
Shout out
also
Michelle.
Shout out Michelle. She's also a WNBA fan, so I'm sure
Well,
she'll like
she
this topic.
well enjoy this recap, MJ and Miss Shelton. So the Dallas Wings play at the University of Texas at Arlington for most of their games.
Okay.
So they're playing on a college campus. It looks like a college campus when you pull up. The thing I will say on the outside of the center where they play, the stadium or arena where they play, they got
Mm-hmm.
pictures of all of the Dallas Wings players.
Okay.
So Paige Buckers has a poster board.
Mm-hmm.
The Dejanay Carrington, Arike has they like the stars have like their pictures plastered
Okay.
as you're heading up to the center. And for our audio only listeners, that's what I'm showing right now. Is the
Okay.
center. Okay. So we walked up. The game started at 3.
Mm-hmm.
They did not let us in until 2. Now
Okay.
that was different. Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to show variables between what I experienced at the WNBA game versus what I've experienced at an NBA game.
Right.
So at an NBA game, I've been allowed in prior to an hour before tip off.
Yes.
So that was a different experience.
Mm-hmm.
Um, another okay, so we get in. The first thing I do, like I said, I have my glasses on, so I'm recording. We did get a giveaway.
Okay.
So you walk right in, we got a giveaway. Now, when I first got the giveaway, I am gonna be honest and say, I said to Jazz, why the hell did they give us this? That's what I said. That's what I said. All right.
Okay. Is this d-
Can you see the giveaway?
is that a like a pamphlet for the team? Like
It's
with
a
the team pictures
it's
on
a
the inside?
it's
It's
like
a
a
journal.
journal. It's a
Oh,
journal. It has the wings.
yeah. Women love the journal.
I don't think that's the reason why they gave.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you
that
that was
wasn't it.
not the reason.
Okay.
Okay. So
Maybe
when
they
I
want you to
first
take
saw
notes of
it,
the game.
yep. So when I first saw it, I said, "Hmm, this is an interesting giveaway."
Mm-hmm.
However, it was back to school day for the game.
I was all the
So
way off.
yes, you were, because women just don't love the journal, boy.
Oh,
This man's
sorry.
crazy. So then I was like, oh, okay. It's back to that was the theme, back to
Mm-hmm.
school. So I was like, oh, so they're giving out journals.
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay, so I walked around. At first, I was like, um, I got let me tell you before we went. I went to Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
They had one rack with Dallas Wings stuff. Very limited. I was disappointed because they had tons of Dallas Cowboy stuff, tons of Texas Rangers stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and tons of UT Arlington, the college we actually went to. They
Uh-huh.
had stuff in the Walmart, like racks and racks and racks.
And you was disappointed that they only had one rack of WNBA stuff.
Yes, I was disappointed.
Well, okay.
You want to say more?
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no,
So
no.
I wasn't shocked, but I thought they could have a little bit more considering it is the area's team.
Mm-hmm.
And they had tons of Texas baseballs going on right now, and they
Yeah.
had tons of Texas Rangers stuff,
Mm-hmm.
tons. But they had a rack of Dallas Wings items. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was like, if they don't have it in the store, maybe they have big concession or not concession, but swag like areas in the once you get to the game.
Uh-huh.
Because fans gotta get stuff other than ordering online. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? I would think.
Ha- have like in-house merchandise.
Right. Cause
Yeah.
like most organizations have a team store.
Yeah.
So I get that they're not housed permanently at this location, but I figured they would have like a team store type atmosphere.
Like a pop-up shop type team store type.
And this is what they had. They
Yeah.
had an official merch. I actually got this hat. I got
Okay.
this hat. Because I like the support. I told you, put my
Yeah.
money where my mouth is.
I got you.
Uh, so they actually and Jazz got her shirt from here because she
Uh,
originally wasn't wearing any Dallas gear.
she just showed up in a t-shirt.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah.
She did have on some the Asia ones, the A1s, uh,
The what?
Asia the Asia Wilson's shoe. She
Oh
had it
yeah.
on.
Yeah. Okay. I was
Yeah,
lost for a second.
she she had those on, but
Okay.
um yeah,
Yeah.
but she did not have any Dallas merch on. So She
Okay.
put some Dallas merch on. She bought
That's
a shirt and she
okay.
put it on.
Okay.
So that is what the merchandise table, that was it.
Yeah.
There
That's not
it
bad
was
though. I'm not.
one.
I'm.
Yep.
But I'm not like disappointed because how big?
Okay.
See, but think like how big was the area where you are walking to your seats in that arena? Was it pretty big? Like Coliseum
No.
big?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. So
No.
I'm not disappointed. Like at the
Yeah.
pop up shop type deal. That's it. Doesn't sound bad so far.
Right.
Okay.
So when we walked through the door, before we even got to the merch stand, I thought about something you said. I want you to listen
Hmm.
to this video I made, okay?
Okay.
Tell me if you can hear the video.
Okay.
Mike said they was gonna have popcorn. Oh, okay. Dippin' Dots. Popcorn.
Hmm. Hmm.
So for our audio only listeners, it was a video of me and my wife walking through. When we first walked through the door, we made a left looking for our seats. That's what we saw.
Hmm.
And I said, they better have more than Dippin' Dots and popcorn
Hmm.
because I don't want Mike to be correct.
Hmm. And what they
That's
have.
exact. Okay. So
Hmm.
they had more than Dippin' Dot. So I kept walking because I was like, I am going to explore. I don't want to limit myself. My wife
Okay.
didn't come with me. I just started like
Just walking.
walking because
Got you.
yeah, because I wanted to take it all in and see what I could see.
Yeah.
So this is what I came to after I rounded the corner past the popcorn. um, I did see a concession space.
Okay. Okay.
So to the right, they're selling like hamburgers, popcorn, wings, their pizza. They were actually selling food.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I was like, good, because I
Cur-
was concerned.
And that's courtesy of the University of Arlington.
Yes.
Okay.
University of Texas at Arlington. Yes.
That's
That's
their concessions that they're running.
correct.
Okay.
Correct. So I'm sure that benefits the school that the team
Yes.
plays there.
Yes.
And during this dead period where it's the summertime and you only have limited classes in session and nothing else going on athletically,
They can make some money.
you can make some money. And parking was $30.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay.
I did not like that.
I know.
You know
I
how I
know
feel
you did
about
not.
parking.
I know how you feel about parking. Yes.
Look, some of our listeners don't know,
Yes.
but I'm frugal. I'm very,
Hmm.
very frugal. So my wife paid for parking though, because I was like, $30 a little steep.
We'll walk.
Yes. I said,
Yeah.
let's just, she was like, no, for the convenience, we're going to park close and we're going to
Hmm.
walk a short distance. I
Yeah.
was prepared to park around the corner in somebody's yard for free. So,
And come back with your fingers crossed.
yes, and pray that my truck was still there.
Yeah.
So, and let me tell you this. So I kept walking like I told you. I was exploring because
Got you.
I wanted to take it all in, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I kept walking and I was like, they got a club area. So for our audio only listeners, I'm showing the club area for the game.
Hmm. You should have walked in there. They would have let you in.
You know what? I don't think that lady would have stopped me.
Uh-uh. Even
I could
if
have took her either way. So
even if she wanted to stop you, you could have
yeah,
just
I don't
looked at
think she
her and
could.
said, "Ma'am."
I'm going about my business
Uh-huh.
and you get out my way is
Yeah.
what I could have said.
Yeah.
But I didn't because, you know,
You're a law about it fool.
uh, I am. Well,
Yes.
sometimes, you know. I don't think I uploaded the picture of I'm gonna go through because I have what the stadium looked like, but I don't think I even I don't think I downloaded it. So, Mike, you tell me your thoughts so far while I find this other
It
video.
it is not disappointing. It is giving me exactly what I thought the WNBA would be giving me with the amount of revenue and assets that they have to use. I'm not
Hmm.
disappointed.
So,
Now if this was the
go ahead.
Charlotte Hornets, then yes,
Hmm.
I'll
You would
be
be
like,
disappointed.
tear the stadium down. Stop. Yes.
Mike, you can't tear the stadium down.
Oh. Or I would be like, is this the Charlotte Swarm or is this the Hornets?
So that's what Jazz and I thought as well. Um, for the experience, for where the WNBA is, I felt like it was actually a really good product. Like,
Yeah.
um, it gave me game like atmosphere, and that's something this video don't want to load. I'm sorry. It gave me like game like atmosphere, but that's something I wanted to see. I wanted it to feel like I was at a stadium, like I was actually watching a good product, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, and that's what I got. So, I'm going to give me 1 second. I'm going to show you like kind of the in person. So they did like all the typical giveaways,
Yeah.
um lights go dark and your team run out, you announce your players. um they did It was a game. It was a
Yeah.
game. I felt like the game was actually competitive up until probably like the fourth quarter. The Las Vegas Aces actually won the game. Um One of the reasons I actually came to the game was to watch Paige Beckers.
Mm-hmm.
She rested.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about that while I get this video.
Yeah. Now
um
you see how people feel when they go watch NBA games and LeBron don't play.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I yes. Okay. So I didn't buy the ticket just for Paige Beckers, but Dallas is close to Houston, so it's convenient to
Mm-hmm.
go to Dallas and watch a game. All I got to do is drive. Um, but I do like her as a player. What? So people are like, yeah, she's been playing a lot of minutes. They've probably played like 25 games
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to this day.
Yep.
They probably played 25 games.
Mm-hmm. She tired. Legs. Or
I don't think she was really resting.
what you think? Something wrong with her?
That's I
Think
don't
she's
it
injured?
does No, she was not injured because she was dancing and bopping around the whole time, and she wasn't injured. She was not injured,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know why she rested. Um I don't know. She was dancing, she was like talking junk to the ref. She looked into the game. She just wasn't in the game. And surprisingly, I think it was tied at halftime. It was 57-57. But the Aces haven't been playing that well, but they
Yeah.
turned it up. Like you saw a difference happen probably in third quarter where it was like, um, it was actually one thing I will say that I really love is like you get to see it's not like a whole bunch of 3-point shooting. It wasn't a whole bunch of it wasn't no dunking.
Yeah.
Um, it was like fundamental basketball,
Yeah.
which is why I like the girls' game. Um, and some of the things as a coach, a couch coach,
Yeah.
I was like yelling stuff.
Yeah.
because I could actually see it like happening. I think the game is in comparison to the NBA game, I think it's like a good like way for young fans to like really view the game
Right.
because it was slower in a way to me. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm explaining this properly,
No,
but
it makes sense to me.
yeah, like it looked different. The product looked different. I
Yeah.
actually enjoyed it because I was like, it was a really good teaching moment for Jazz, who don't really, she's not a sports person. So
No.
she could actually see stuff on the court and be like, oh, this is happening. Because I kept saying, they're not moving enough without the ball for me. That was my major complaint.
Yeah.
It was a lot of standing
And
around. Oh,
look, one on ones.
yeah, and I was and watching.
Yeah.
And that I was like, they're not, it wasn't, and then the Aces like turned it up. Third quarter, they cutting and like picking and rolling, and they were actually playing. And I was like, this is how it like should
Should
look.
look.
Like, right. But in the first half, it was very, very slow. And like they weren't playing up to par, I feel like. I mean,
Right.
you know, as a I feel like if I was out there, I could have probably could have scored 25, 30 points, you know,
Huh?
easy,
If hold on.
easy.
Like in the like with no defense.
No, I put me on the wing,
Uh-huh.
put me on the wing. I could have been in the backcourt. I legit could have been in. Jazz kept saying they look short. I said the shortest person out there is probably 5'8".
Mm-hmm. Probably.
That's taller than me.
And you would have scored 25.
30 easily.
Okay.
Easily. I don't think my shot would have got blocked. I don't think I would have like double dribbled or walked. I honestly think I would have I could have got a triple double.
I
I
honestly think that
mhm.
you would have pulled both your hamstrings. Yes. That's what I think would have happened.
I think I could. You know what? I'm gonna try out for the WNBA.
You gonna try out to get your
Mhm.
feelings hurt.
No, I am gonna train
You'll be better off trying out to be the coach
for
than to
than
be
to play.
playing in the WNBA.
I think I could do it, Mike.
Yeah,
My conditioning is just a little bit off.
a little bit.
Yeah,
That's the
just a little
problem.
bit.
That is the issue. That's just the whole problem.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit. Because I
Uh-huh.
don't think I can run up and down the court.
You're not going to run up and down the court. I can see you
How
now. You're going to look down the court and say, fuck that.
I think I could, you know how they say, like, I stay on one end.
Cherry picking.
I would cherry pick the hell, man,
Yeah,
like
until they need
25 to
until
30 points a
everybody
game.
until they need you to play defense.
Now, see, this is the
Yeah.
thing.
Who you gonna guard?
So they would only put me in for offensive reasons, okay? Spot shooter, put me in the
Uh-huh.
corner, put me on the
Yeah.
wing, good from anywhere. We down by 2, you know, that's my
Well,
that's my
you do know this is not football, so you can't just
uh,
play one side of the possession.
well, in my mind, I
Hmm.
still believe,
Yeah.
okay, I'm good for probably 10, 10 a
10 what?
game
You're not scoring.
points. Okay. I wouldn't score.
No, you're not scoring.
Couchers. Couchers. At 43 years old.
Put a
If I
poll up.
decided right,
Do a poll.
if I decide couchers
Put a
right now
poll up. Hmm.
at 43 years old, if I decided to train, I just need to train for 1 year. Do y'all think I could score? I could average 10 points in the WNBA.
Average 10 point average. And that's it. First of all, you said score 10 points. That's one game. Anybody
Uh-huh.
could look up and score that amount of, but to average 10 points, that
I'm gonna
means
average for the season.
because there's gonna be a lot of games you don't score. So one of them games you're gonna have to score 30.
Why would you say it's gonna be a lot of games I don't score?
Because I don't see you scoring too many points in the WNBA.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
um, I can't get the last video to upload, so just stick with us on this. But I do think I will be able to score. Um,
Mhm. Okay.
but I did enjoy the game. Like, bring it back. I did enjoy the game. It has created a small spark for me to become a true WNBA game
Uh,
fan,
Now that's
WNBA
that's
fan.
dope.
Yes. So I don't have a lot of room to dedicate myself to something intensely
Hmm.
because I've already given my heart to one sport and it gives me panic attacks.
Yeah. And
But
OC.
I am gonna, yes, but I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna pick a team yet till Juju's out of school, but I am going to avidly watch and like I'm keeping up with the score right now. Oh, switch topics. How about this? How about this? Right? I'm
Hmm.
keeping up with the score um of the Aces playing they're playing the Sparks right now.
Hmm.
And do you know why that might be significant?
The Aces is playing the Sparks.
Yeah.
It might be significant for playoff reasons.
No.
Oh,
So well yes, but Cameron Brinks, you know who
who is
Cameron
it?
Brinks is? Okay. Cameron Brinks plays for the Spark, Los Angeles Sparks.
Hmm.
She was their draft pick last year. Last summer, she tore her ACL
Mm.
and hasn't played. Uh, Today she's supposed to play. I don't know if she's actually playing. I'm gonna check the stat lines, but I don't know if she's actually playing. But she was supposed to today was supposed to be her debut.
Mm.
Up
And
from tearing her ACL a year ago.
that's major.
Um yeah, and she's back. Now Cameron Brink was I can't she was a top 10 pick. I know that for sure. Now, I don't know where, like what pick, I cannot remember, so don't hold it to me.
Hmm.
She's played 8 minutes thus far and scored 3 points. We are in the
Okay.
third.
That
So
ACL
they're
is working.
yeah, so they're bringing her back. The Aces are beating the hell out of the Sparks right now, but they're bringing her back
Okay.
slowly. They're slowly bringing her back. So Cameron Brinks is making her debut. That's more WNBA news.
Well,
Some
congrats.
other news you probably don't care about in the WNBA.
What's that?
Caitlin Clark's stalker was just arrested.
Okay. Shout out. No more stalking the Caitlin Clark.
I thought you was gonna shout out the stalker, and I was concerned.
No, shout out. No more stalking for Caitlin Clark. Now
Okay,
she can rest in easy.
I thought you was gonna say peace. So I,
Do you need a
you're
nap?
nuts. You're nuts. So
Why do
I
you
never
keep
know
thinking I'm
what's.
going to say this craziness?
I have no idea what could actually come out of your mouth. So I really thought you was gonna shout out the stalker. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to clip it. I was gonna pause. I was gonna pause the stream because
Uh-huh.
I, I I was like, Lord, this. But that's right. Do not stalk women, ladies and gentlemen. Don't stalk men either, ladies and gentlemen. Stalking is not good.
Yeah,
Y-
exactly.
Yeah, no stalking. So that was my WNBA experience. My goal is to become an avid fan and then make you an avid fan.
Yeah, good luck. But I appreciate your sharing this experience. It doesn't look bad. It does. I mean, it looks it looks like that they're trying to catch up.
Yeah. And that's honestly how I viewed it. Like
Yeah.
I viewed it um like where it's at
Mm-hmm.
to like in comparison to how long the NBA has been around.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna get there.
Yeah.
And for all the fans, I know they're gonna appreciate when they get there. Look, look, look. I've the video uploaded, Mike. The
Yep.
video uploaded. That's inside of the arena.
Okay.
So it was the size of like a college
Arena.
arena, about the
Yeah.
size of a college arena.
Yeah.
It was packed. It was I don't know if it was sold out. They never announced that or anything,
Yeah.
but it was packed in there. They got some real dedicated fans. It was a lot of lesbians there.
You
We
shocked?
actually saw um what were you about to say?
Are you shocked?
No, I was
Okay.
not shocked. I was not shocked.
Okay.
We actually saw a couple get engaged while we were there.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh wow, two women they got
Mm-hmm.
engaged on the jumbotron." And I thought this would never, and I repeat, ever happen at an NBA game, an NFL game, an MLB game. Period.
Not on the jumbotron. You could do it in the
No.
crowd. Like people do it in the crowd all the time.
Yeah.
But not
This
they're not
was
gonna stop it.
stoppage in
They're not gonna
play.
stop the play for it. No.
Roses given out. Will you marry me on the jumbotron? That's what happened.
Yeah. You had to be like uh Jeff Bezos or you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be straight.
Oh, coming. I was gonna say somebody with money. That's what I was leaning towards. I wasn't leaning towards, you know.
I'm leaning towards that would not happen because people would have said, my kids is here and I don't want them to see two women kissing
Yes,
each
sir.
other.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's what would have
I
happened.
wasn't going there. I was just going to
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there because that is the damn truth. And
speak your truth.
I was like, I'm glad that they have a space. And by they, I mean those two young ladies have a
Hmm.
space where they could celebrate their love, not feel judged and or criticized. And nobody said, boo, get them out of here. Nobody said that. Nobody did that. Everybody was like, it's all right. Go
That's
black love.
yeah.
Go black. That's what the crowd said. Nobody was like, I can't believe this. Nobody did that.
Nobody was nudging each other like, look at this.
Nope. Nobody did that.
Yeah. Well,
There was a celebrity there too. I
was it
forgot to tell you.
Cisco?
I would have lost my mind if Cisco was there. I would have been so excited. But no, Cisco
No.
was not there.
Okay.
It was a track star. If you can guess the track star in three guesses,
Hmm.
I will dance at your wedding.
What's Shakari Richardson?
It was not Shakari Richardson, and you only said her because why? Why did you say Shakari?
I don't know.
Why did?
It was the
Oh,
first person that came to my mind.
it's a track star. It's a legend.
A legend, like old track star. There's no way I'm gonna be able
Mm-hmm.
to guess this.
He
There's no way I'm gonna be able to guess this.
fastest.
Michael Johnson. Uh,
Michael Johnson is 77 years old.
what's his name? Laos.
Usain Bolt, man. Usain Bolt.
Why would I think Usain Bolt to be in the U.S.? Hey, you from
I don't know.
Jamaica or something?
He is Jamaican, but I
Yeah.
figured track star, he came to mind for me. I don't know. I would have
Oh,
never said Michael Johnson. That's for damn sure.
hey man, Michael Johnson was a legend. Was he not a
You're
legend?
aging yourself. You're
Was he not a
aging
legend?
yourself. He
Was he
was
a
a
legend
legend.
or not? Okay.
He was. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. But Usain Bolt was there. So at the
Okay.
WNBA game.
What's
So
wrong
and
with
they
me?
gave him a shout out.
What's wrong
Hmm?
with me guessing Shakari Richardson? What happened?
You're an asshole.
No, I'm serious.
But
I missed it. What happened?
nah,
Is she
um,
is she a lesbian now?
so I mean she dibbles and dabbles, you know.
Is that why you said that? I didn't know about her dibbling and
Yes, that
dabbling.
is what. Well, I keep you abreast of all the
Okay.
lesbians that are dibbling and dabbling. So I'll tell you, she dibbles and dabbles.
I had no clue.
She's currently not dabbling, but she
Oh,
does
okay.
dibble. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so but you
Had
get what
no
I'm saying.
clue. I got you.
Well,
All right.
I thought that's why you said that.
No. That was a good guess though.
Uh, yeah, it was. It really was. I was like, damn, he pinpoint. But Usain Bolt was there. They gave him a shout out. So, he was sitting, he had his feet on the hardwood, sitting
Word
front
up.
row,
And
sipping his
he
beverages.
paid $200 for those tickets.
I wish those tickets were cheap, but they weren't. Um the WNBA games are actually getting very pricey. When we first looked at our tickets, we was probably about 7 rows up. When we
Hmm.
first looked at our tickets, the tickets were we had to like hunt for some. They were like 250
Mm,
lower level.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
They taxing.
They taxing
They
heavy.
taxing. That
And
come with a
then we
hot
kept
dog.
that came with not a damn thing. That came with sit your ass down and watch this game. That's what it came with.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, so the for decent seats, they we ended up finding some seats that weren't like resale, I think, because Jazz says she paid maybe 130 a piece
Okay.
for them, which is great. I take it every day.
Yeah.
So for where we were sitting, that was a really good price. We looked at like courtside, they were out of the range I'm ever gonna pay for anything. So I'm
For
not doing that.
anything?
Um, yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm not dropping 750 plus on no sporting event unless I get to dribble the ball at some point or catch a touchdown or something.
Or Lamar come
I
hand you a football.
Yes, I'm not paying no 750 plus, but those courtside seats are kind of pricey. So,
Yeah.
I guess it pays to be like a season ticket holder. It's probably more reasonable, like any sporting event. So,
Yeah.
but that was my experience with the WNBA.
Nice. Nice.
So, you and I were I don't think we did a recap of
Mhm.
what we missed, but we skipped a subject that made news today. And I was like, damn, we forgot to talk about this. It was so much that we missed. I don't know how we forgot to talk about this one subject.
Okay.
Um, so for our audio only listeners, the thing that me and Mike forgot to discuss was the mysterious case of Shedeur Sanders.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
Yes.
what came out in the news today was Jimmy Haslam, who is the
Hmm.
owner of the Browns.
Hmm.
So for audio only, have a picture of Shador up, and it has a quote of what Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Browns, said. And today he said, if you would have told me y'all, talking about the Browns, were going to
Hmm.
pick Shador, I would say that's not happening. Okay, this is getting weird.
Uh-huh.
Andrew Barry, Andrew Barry, who is the
GM.
GM,
Hmm.
made the call to pick Shedeur. That is the entire quote. If
Yeah.
you would have told me y'all were going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. Andrew Berry made the call to pick Shedeur.
Uh-huh.
Now, before you tell me about your thoughts on what Jimmy Haslam said,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to recap some of the things we said during the draft in regards to Shedeur.
Yes.
So, I have for our audio only listeners. Can you see part one of the text thread?
Not yet. Let it
Not
go a
yet.
little, just a little bit.
Okay. Oh, that's part two. Can you see
I,
part?
it ain't
Hold
came.
on.
Nothing's came up for me yet.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So, audio only. This is me and Mike's text thread, and this is actually April
This is dangerous.
24th. Hey, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
This is
So,
dangerous.
so this is our text thread, and Mike said Shedeur is going in the second, and I said, "Who's taking him though?" This is because the draft was going along, and
Yeah.
Shedeur wasn't getting chosen. And Mike said the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Ew." I want the boy to have a chance. Mike then said, or the Giants. And then I said, he can't go to Cleveland for his career to die before it starts. Mike said, laugh out loud. What if he falls to the third, referring to the third round? And I said, that's some nasty work. Mike
Yes.
laughed. Now, this is day one of the draft, meaning
Uh-huh.
they were only picking the first round
The first round.
picks.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any idea what was about to happen.
Yeah. It got nasty, all
So,
right.
yeah. So, as we move forward with our text thread, tell me when you can.
All
Do
right.
you see part two?
Yeah.
I text Mike Friday at 6:45 on April 25th. I said, "Oh, they hate Shedeur." Mike said, laugh out loud. I was about to text you. Now, the reason why I said they hate Shedeur at this very moment is the second round flew on by.
Yes. Yes.
The second round just,
Not a
it was
not a
gone.
one Sanders was drafted.
Not one of them, not the other brother either.
Nope.
And I thought, wow,
This is getting fishy.
yes, that's exactly what I thought. Now, we kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And can you see part three?
Yep.
All right. In the part three of the text thread, Shedeur had been drafted by the Browns in the fifth
Yeah.
round.
Fifth.
And I text Mike and said, terrible spot for him to go. One, it's the Browns. Two, they got Flacco, Pickett, and they just drafted the kid from Oregon last night, and now him.
Yeah.
Three, it's the Browns.
Yeah.
Then I followed up my text and said, I forgot they still got Deshaun. Because I did. I forgot he was
And oh yeah.
Mike. Yeah, Mike laughed and said, yeah, that's tough. And then he said, like, I don't know how I would feel if I was him. The fact that I fell that far, or I got drafted by the Browns who already have five quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Mike then said, he's not going to make the 53-man roster. I said, both are trash circumstances.
Yes.
So, Mike, I take you back. I'm going to take you back to, can you see what Jimmy said?
Yeah.
I take you back to what Jimmy Haslam said.
Mm-hmm.
today in front of a crowd of people. What are your thoughts on Shedeur falling in the draft?
I know a lot of people say they think it was, some conspiracy or, you know, what have you. I'm not sure if that is the case. I mean, it could be some hate, towards the young fella. It could be some, you know, however they may feel about him. Um, I don't, I don't know. But all I do know is that him going to the Browns is a very, very tragic situation. Now, could the Browns be the Browns and, cut Kenny Pickett or trade him, cut Joe Flacco, you know, maybe trade away Deshaun? Nobody's taking Deshaun, though. Nobody's taking on that contract at all. Um, and then maybe get rid of the other rookie that they drafted and start Shedeur. I don't know. But this is just the Browns being the Browns. This is this is exactly why they're in purgatory every year. It's
Yep.
just bad. That's just bad draft management. Like, why are you drafting two quarterbacks when you already have four? Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, when the Washington Commanders were the Redskins, you remember they took RG3 in the first round and then
Mm-hmm.
circled back and maybe I think it was the fourth or the third round and got
Took
Kirk
Kirk
Cousins.
Cousin. Mm-hmm.
But they didn't have no other quarterbacks.
Nope.
So it wasn't a bad decision to say, hey, let's develop two rookies and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Kirk Cousins fell out, ended up being the better quarterback
Right.
in that situation. Um, but this situation, I don't understand. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about what he said. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I understand. I don't know if he should have said that publicly. I don't think he should have did that. I think he's saying what we're saying right now, but we're not running a football team, and Shedeur Sanders doesn't care about our opinion. But if you're the owner of the team, you should probably show some type of support to your players or the people that
Mm-hmm.
may be playing for you. But he's just saying what we all saying, but he's not. He's in a position to where he shouldn't say that, if that makes sense.
I agree. I don't know what will come of Shador in this. I don't know what will happen because, like you said, this reeks of a terribly ran organization.
Yes,
And there's no rhyme or reason for what they did, um, with so much going on. If they don't believe that he could be the quarterback of the future at one point. Um, because it doesn't seem like they believe that. And it seems null and void to even go through all of this. It's you only have you have limited spots on a team.
yes,
Like you pointed out, you can only take 53 people. You could put 11 people on the practice squad, but you can only take 16 people or something on the practice
hmm,
squad. But you can only take 53 people on your main roster. Most people
yeah,
would not take four quarterbacks
mm,
to occupy space on their roster.
oh, no,
So what do you do? It makes no sense. I heard a rumor that he's not even like getting reps. He like doing drills with the equipment guys.
is he hurt?
No, he's the fifth person on the damn roster for quarterback, so he ain't getting no damn reps.
Well, we'll see when the preseason start. We'll see
Yeah.
because he gonna get
I
plenty of preseason. You see, Kenny Pickett got hurt, so
Oh, I didn't know he got hurt.
Well,
Well, that
yeah,
helps. That moves him up the chart.
he hurt something. I don't know what he hurt, but he hurt something.
Well, maybe that'll move him up the chart.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's what happened today in news. I don't know why Shedeur failed so far, but
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what he can do in the NFL and if they were right or if they were wrong. Like,
Right.
and by them, I mean like GMs and owners. I'm interested to see if it's like if his skill set can translate to the NFL or not. I
Right.
mean, I
See,
didn't think he should have been a first round pick.
see,
Well,
this is
I
my
didn't think he should have been a high first round pick, but I mean,
m- my only
I
question
didn't
is
think
this.
he was a fifth round pick.
Right. My only question is this. To, I guess, try to make sense of it for the NFL or for how maybe coaches and scouts look at it. Looking at Shedeur in college, because you watch college football too. And, we're not grade A scouts, but we can look at somebody and be like, oh, they got talent. That may translate to the NFL. We'll be like, I don't know about that. Looking at Shedeur, do you think he has day one starting NFL Jaden Daniels talent, CJ Stroud talent?
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Hmm.
He doesn't do anything great.
Okay. Everything is like average.
Yes.
Right. So if that's the case, and you don't see him as a day one starter, or you don't see him starting, so potentially he's going to at the most be quarterback two. At
Right.
what point do you spend that draft pick for a backup quarterback?
I don't think anything's wrong with spending a draft pick for a backup quarterback.
No, no, no. But when? What pick? And where do you value that pick? Because if there's other needs that you may need, then
You go, yeah. That is what I'm saying. I don't understand the method of it. To me, it was
I'm
a
talking about
waste
for
of
the
his
other,
time.
not for the Browns, for the other 32
Okay.
teams that did not draft, the 31 teams that did not draft
Hmm.
him until the Browns drafted him in the fifth round. Like, where
I
should
think he was
another
going to go
team?
undrafted. That's what I really think. I think if the Browns wouldn't have chosen him, he would have been undrafted.
I think he would have been a sixth round pick. I think he would have been I mean, I think that's a good value for a developmental quarterback. Fifth, sixth round pick, depending on what your needs are. Now
Yeah.
I have a barber that told me that, the Steelers made a mistake by drafting Derek Harmon instead of Shedeur Sanders. And I said, you
Was it
must
your
don't.
barber?
Yes. And I said, you must don't watch football. He said, no, Shedeur is going. I said, but Derek Harmon was probably the third best defensive lineman coming out of the draft. You must don't watch football
I'm
because
gonna say this.
Derek
I'm gonna say
Harmon.
this. This is what I'm gonna say to your
Uh-huh.
barber, who I know.
Uh-huh.
Sir, if you playing in AFC North, you better stack your defensive line.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's what I'll say.
Hmm.
And
Because if we didn't draft Derek Harmon, who
we
was
would have
going to draft
drafted
him?
him. We were gonna draft him.
Yes.
I'm being
Because
serious.
I know, because he was the
Oh, okay.
third best lineman off of the board.
Yeah, we were
Yes.
gonna draft him.
I know y'all were going to draft him.
Hmm.
Yes. I already know. Yes. So, but to that point, the Pittsburgh Steelers never had any, thought of even drafting Shedeur in the first round. See, but my thing is also these people that make these grades, right? People
Mm-hmm.
do know that like Mel Kiper and you know whoever else make these mock draft and these draft grades for these. They're not in the facilities with these teams making these scouting boards and who they potentially want to draft. So you can have a quarterback at the top of the list, but if other teams don't value him the same way, it don't matter where you put him. So you could be selling this dude higher than what other teams are even projecting him to be.
Right.
And I think that's what more so happened to Shedeur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Hey, it's unfortunate, but we'll see. The season's gonna be ramping up soon. Like you said, preseason starting like a week and
Next
a
week.
half.
Yeah. Next
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
um, so we'll see what happens with Shador. I think it's gonna be interesting regardless.
Yeah.
Even if he becomes like a journeyman and he bounces around.
All right.
We're gonna
Go
catch y'all
ahead.
next episode.
All right. So this has been another episode of Professional Couch Coaches. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe and hit that notification bell one time. And as always, peace.